Hey guys, good morning. I am so mad. I recorded a reading last night and it was like 45 minutes long, and then my computer wouldn't save it. And it was such a good reading too, so quite ridiculous. But I'm just going to do a masculine check-in for whichever group of masculines would like to come and talk to me today. I feel like the energy has kind of settled down a little bit with the masculines. Not really settled down, I guess, but they're still having that obsessive thinking. They're just trying to put a block because it's too much feeling. So they're trying to run away. They don't want to feel it. They don't want to be in that energy, which I don't blame them. It's not good energy to be in. But, so I feel like they're just trying to put a block there. But we'll jump right in and see how the masculines are feeling. I don't know why all these cards are like this. Spirit, what's going on with the masculines right now? Okay, that should be good. Spirit, what's going on with the masculines right now? Let me move this back a little. What's going on with the divine masculines right now? All right. So, finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. You guys could work together. They could be having money issues. They could be taking care of other people. So if they get separated, they have to split up money. Something about money. Religious factors here. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. I think this is just saying they're contemplating and thinking about, because we have the, this could be the one on the bottom, and right under that, you deserve love. So they're coming into understanding that where they're at right now, they aren't getting love, right? And they know that you're the one. So it's like all these factors are coming up. Spiritual beliefs, religious beliefs. If they're married, I took vows, and what God's going to say, and, if you guys work together, what people at work are going to say. So a lot of that, a lot of questioning, but I love this, that they are understanding that they deserve love, or they're coming into that understanding. Spirit, how are the masculines feeling right now towards their feminines? What's going on with the divine masculine? Oh, come on. What's going on with the divine masculine right now? We get this card every day. Signs. They're seeing signs of you everywhere. That's plays along in that obsessive energy. No matter where they look, no matter where they go, no matter what they do, it comes out. So we do have soulmate here. We do have shadow work. We have commitment. We have barrier. And we have release. These two cards came out last night. And instead of the soulmate card, it was the twin flame card. So that's kind of funny. Also, most of these cards came out last night. We have ascending on the bottom of the deck, followed by separation. So what this is to me, they could be with a karmic partner. They could actually be a soulmate instead of a toxic karmic partner. They're working through some shadow work, and they know that it's a barrier. This commitment that they're in is a barrier to your union. So they are working on releasing that person. Also, they could just see you as a soulmate. They might not know the word twin flame, right? They are ascending, though, during your guys' separation, which I don't like to say separation. It's kind of like just giving each other some space to grow, right? But they are ascending. They are seeing the signs. They are seeing the synchronicities. they have been going through a lot of shadow work, okay? Not that I necessarily think that it's required to go through shadow work to be with your twin. I feel like everybody is already healed. I just, it's kind of hard to explain, but I believe that if you tell yourself, I'm healed, I'm, with my masculine, we're already married, then you will be, and it'll draw them closer to you because your souls will align then. But when you go through the dark night of the soul or shadow work, I feel like it's not necessary to have to do shadow work and heal and do all this stuff. I feel like when you do heal, it's just going to make your relationship better, because there's things that feminines and masculines, could change about themselves to make themselves the best people they could be. I think you can do that together with your twin. I don't think you have to be separated for that, but they are working on some darker aspects of their self. And, seeing the signs of you is kind of bringing up stuff. You're still their mirror. So it does bring up the things that they should change about themselves, the things that have hurt them, the traumatizes that they have had. And I believe that they're understanding who you are to them. With this ascending here, they've known who you are, right? Especially this could be the one. They know you're the one. They know they have these other things. If they're in another relationship, that's also another barrier, but work is a barrier. Religious factors is a barrier. But they're releasing that. So I think that's really good. I think that's beautiful because they want this commitment with you. And they know if they don't release the stuff in their life, there is going to be no commitment, okay? If they are with somebody else, they're releasing this commitment because they know it's a barrier to your guys' relationship. So either way, they're releasing stuff to be with you. Ooh. Spirit, how are the masculines feeling right now? What's going on with the divine masculines? Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so they've been in this unawakened, deceptive, yep, look, here it is. Always comes out in my readings. They know that, so this is you, okay? They see you as their soulmate. They might just not know the word twin flame, but they know that they've been in this unawakened state where they've been deceptive to karmic partner in you. Okay. They know that they made the wrong decision, because we have regret material world here. So this is in the 3D. This is what they're actually thinking. This isn't their higher self saying this. This is them saying this down in the 3D world. Okay. They regret who they've been devoted to. They regret who they've been giving their energy to. They regret picking this person over you. They regret not being with you. Again, there's money here. So something along the lines, if they're married, your masculine might, when they get divorced, have to, choose between money and your guys' twin flame love here, okay? Because they've been choosing the material world for so long, they regret that they haven't been choosing love, right? They are raising their vibrations, and it's because they recognize you now. They know who you are. They know who you are to them. They know who this person is not. They know that they've been lying to themselves. They've just been kind of shoving their emotions down to make themselves unawakened. They, a lot of them are going through the awakening stage right now. They're seeing those signs of you. They're doing that shadow work that's kind of, and by shadow work, I feel like it's mostly like things that they thought were true, things that they were taught when they were younger. Men can't share their emotions and that makes you weak, and like changing stuff like that, understanding that loving themselves, expressing themselves, that is all, good. We want that. We want emotionally stable men. Okay. But they are regretting not showing you the devotion that they know you deserve, which is why they're releasing this barrier here. This is the barrier for a lot of people, karmic partner. We also have surrender over here. So they're surrendering to the connection finally. They know that when they push the connection away, it actually makes it worse because Spirit's like, listen, I'm going to keep making this worse if you keep lying to yourself. And so that deception there, that third party on the bottom again, you know, they've had this barrier up. They've been kind of using the karmic partner as like a block. Like they knew that was the block. Like they know they need to leave that person, but it's kind of like they're so scared to change their whole life. And what if it doesn't work out with my feminine? Then I just left my whole life, ruined my whole life for something that didn't even work out. I feel like a lot of them are questioning that, but they cannot live much longer with seeing you everywhere, seeing your name everywhere, having people talk about you everywhere, just seeing so many signs of you. They can't take it anymore. They can't stand it. Spirit, how are the masculines feeling towards their divine feminine? There it is. Whoop, there it is. Okay, I'm sorry. I'll never do that again. So we have a contemplation. They're thinking about you. They're thinking about your future. They're thinking about the memories that you guys have had with this nostalgia. The third party card did come out, so there is a third party. They're thinking about you because you technically, in the 3D world, you were the third party, right? If they were already with somebody and they still talk to you, you know, you were the third party. In the spiritual world, you guys are already married, so technically you're not the third party, the other person is, but whatever. They miss you. They think about you constantly. Thinking about the times that you shared. Also, they want forgiveness. They're thinking about how to get forgiveness from you for making you a third party. Because you're worth more than that. They know you're worth more than that. They feel very bad for putting you in a third party situation because they know that they should have left that situation before they fell in love with you. And they are in love with you and they can't stop thinking about you. They really want your forgiveness. They think that you won't forgive them. Right under that, we have divine masculine. So he's coming into his power. His true divine warrior, divine masculine power. He's stepping into it, and it's a beautiful thing. You inspire him to do that with this muse here. He thinks you are the most beautiful human being on this planet. The most beautiful. Like how you think your masculine is the most beautiful being ever born. He thinks the same about you, okay? And you inspire him to be this person that he's supposed to be. You inspire his soul to grow. You inspire him to be his best self. And that's what this twin flame dynamic does. It brings out the worst in us so we can change it, so we can be our best selves. We also have mask and we have bound here. So there's that obsessive energy. He's been wearing this mask for a long time, feeling stuck in a situation, in this karmic situation, third party situation. He's been acting like it doesn't bother him, like he's in love with this other person, like he's so happy. But really, this is what he feels like deep down. He feels like he's stuck there, like he can't leave. He feels like there's no way out. This mask is coming down because this power here, his true power, will shatter all of this. It'll just shatter all of it. He does want your forgiveness, though, and I think he's going to ask for it very soon with communication. He's going to be apologizing. Every single reading, every day, I've been getting communication. Your masculines are coming to talk to you. They cannot stand it anymore. They just can't. Spirit, what are the masculines going to talk about? What's this communication? What do they want to say? What's this communication here? What are the divine masculines going to come say to their feminines? What's this communication? What are they going to talk about? Oh, oh my God. What? Guys. Wow. Okay, I'll get to this part in 1 second. Let me see what else we got here. Let me see. So what they're going to talk to you about is they want you to know that they've been soul searching with this ascending, right? They've been surrendering. They've been in this hermit mode, which is Virgo energy. You could be dealing with a Virgo, or you could be a Virgo. It doesn't matter. The signs don't matter. But they've been in this hermit mode, okay? They've been trying to figure out what matters to them, what's important to them. Do they have enough strength to come forward? Because usually this is restraint here. Usually they hold themselves back and they wear this mask because it's just too painful to start something with their feminine and then have to walk away. Like, I know it seems like the masculines can just ghost you, and it doesn't bother them, it doesn't hurt them. It does. It takes them so much willpower to not message you, to not see you, because they want to see you in person. They want to talk in person. They want to feel you. They want to be in your energy. And they are very good at restraining themselves, okay? But they're not going to be able to handle it anymore. And they're going to let you know that. They're going to have the courage and the strength to come forward and tell you what's been going on, because they're coming out of this hermit mode. This mask is coming off. This is that mask, this Five of Swords energy. Mind games and control. They felt like they had to be in control of this whole situation, and they're finally realizing, I don't really have any control, right? I don't have any control. Spirit, God, the universe, whatever you want to call it, is telling me, like, this is their ego, okay? Their ego is dying while they're ascending, while they've had space away from you, okay? And then we do have Eight of Cups. It says evolving, which they are evolving, but this is also leaving situations behind that no longer serve you, leaving karmic partners behind, leaving family, friends, things that aren't in your best interest, that don't help you be your best self, things that you don't feel love in, things that you're just kind of there, you know, you're just existing, you're not living. They're decisive action, Knight of Swords. This is again communication. They're making that decision to move forward. Okay, you're inspiring them. They're watching you. Do your thing. You know what I mean? And they love it. They can't get enough of it. But it's giving them the strength to move forward and say, you know what? If she can do this, I can do this. If she can get out of bad karmic relationships, if she can grow and ascend and be the best person she can be, so can I. You are their biggest inspiration, Divine Feminine. We've got the Sun, which is universal alignment. We do have on the summer solstice, which is the 20th. So it's June 20th, 2020. So 222, which is beautiful. But while we have that, we also have an eclipse in Cancer. So Cancer represents the home, love. So it's going to bring up all these emotions because it's such a beautiful thing that's happening. I think it's on Saturday. But it's just profound in the planetary world, okay? So it's universal alignment. I think that's super funny. Like, the stars are literally aligning for the twins. They are. And the star, he has hope. He's having hope that this is going to go okay, that you're going to forgive him, that he can go through with this. Because the masculines all the time, they're like, all the time, yes, I'm going to message her. Yes, I'm going to say this. Yes, I'm going to do this. And they don't last second because they run out of courage. They don't have the strength. They go back into their shell. They put the mask back up. Okay. And they play like, oh, I need to be in control of everything. I'm letting my emotions control me, when really it's just their soul saying, this is your home, go home, right? But it scares them. So they walk away and come back, and we know the drill, right? But they're finally deciding with this decisive action, they want to release this barrier, this commitment, this third party, this karmic person. They know where they're supposed to be. And this here, with what they're going to come tell you, you guys, this is absolutely beautiful. It just keeps getting better. Okay, I'll stop right here. So the first card was the Two of Cups, divine partnership. Second card, Ace of Cups, love initiation. Three of Swords, heartache. Ace of Wands says spark. Five of Pentacles, isolated and alone. Six of Cups, memories and reunion. Eight of Wands, energy surge and communication. Sun, illumination and growth, positivity, happiness. And then we've got the divine feminine, okay? We also under that have the cycle completion with the world. Three of Cups, coming back together. That third party, that deception, them thinking you're just a fantasy, like being with you is just a fantasy. It's over with the cycle completion. It's over, okay? What they're coming to tell you is that they have felt so isolated and alone. Even if they're with somebody else, I don't give a shit if they say they're happy. They're not, okay? They're just not. They feel alone. They are alone because their soul is missing the other half of their soul. They want to be together. So no matter if they're with somebody else, they still feel alone. They don't feel like there's emotional fulfillment. They don't feel like there's happiness. There could be contentment. They could get along fine, but it's like they're just friends. They're, you know, maybe they hang out, maybe they don't, maybe they ignore each other. They don't really communicate. They don't really talk to each other. If they do, it's like it never works out, right? Things get better for a little while and then it's back to shit. And he's realizing this divine partnership he has with you, divine feminine, it's never going to be replicated with anybody else. You're the only one he's ever going to feel this way about. He knows that. And he is feeling so alone without you. He's feeling so heartbroken. I know it doesn't seem like it because he's been wearing this mask, but this is what he's going to tell you. He's going to come and tell you, listen, I am so sorry. I love you so much. The passion is just scary because it's so strong. The chemistry that we share, the telepathy, the mind reading, the everything that happens between us, the energy surges that we get when we're together, it's scary because he doesn't understand what it means. But with him ascending, he is understanding. He is going to come in and offer these things to you because he knows your divine partnership is divine and he can't stand it alone without you anymore. He feels too alone. He doesn't want to feel that way. Constantly thinking about you. Again, we get that card again. Constantly. When I say he's constantly thinking about you, that's what I mean. I don't mean sometimes what's she up to? No. Constantly he's thinking about you. Every single thought goes back to you. Reunion. He wants reunion. He doesn't want to feel this way anymore. He doesn't want to feel this way for the rest of his life. He just doesn't. He's getting to the point where he cannot handle being away from you anymore because it's too much. It's too much. He's getting that push to go towards you, contact her, communicate. He's feeling you. He might not know that it's you, but if he were to pay attention to his energy and be able to differentiate, that's not a word. You know what I mean. And be able to tell the difference between the two, he would know he's felt you this whole entire time. And that's where this energy surge comes in. Okay? It's like the universe is pushing him forward, like, let's go. Let's go. You've been waiting too long. And that's what he's going to tell you. That you are his happiness, divine feminine. He doesn't want to be without you. He wants the cycle of third parties and deceit and deception and lying. He wants it over. He doesn't want to do it anymore. He just wants to love you and he wants to be with you and he wants to hold you. And that's what he's going to say. Like, this is fucking beautiful. It's a beautiful. All right. Spirit, what's going on with the divine masculines? How are they feeling? We also have the sun twice. You could be dealing with a Leo. Or no, was it the star? Well, I said Leo for a reason. So, again, the signs don't really matter. We've got pretty much every sign: water, fire, air, and earth. So it doesn't really matter, but I know some people like to hear it. Spirit, what is going on with the divine masculines right now? Anything else you want to tell me about this? Anything else? Guys, this fucking... Listen. Okay. I wasn't going to use my karmic partner cards and figure out what's going on, but this is the second time it's come out. Karmic relationship. So I'm going to pull cards on the karmic relationship. Okay. I just will. So, with this karmic relationship, it's been blocking this love with you. So there hasn't been any communication. If there has, they could be still with this karmic partner. If there has been that communication, it's starting to pick up, okay? They're going to leave this person, blocking this person instead of blocking you, because they know where the love lies, and it's not with this person, okay? It's with you. We do have cassette and boat, outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. Yes. What I said earlier, that barrier that they're constantly thinking about, that religious factors, the way they were brought up, things that they were taught, oh, you can't ever get divorced even if you're not in love anymore. It's just a lie. That's just society's way of thinking, okay? Some of them might think that God will hate them. Well, most of them already committed adultery. God will forgive them. Just like if they get divorced, okay? So, but they're changing that outdated thinking because they're ascending. We've got boat, receiving what you need, progressing, arriving, moving on, closure issues. So receiving what you need, receiving that information that it's okay to get divorced. It's okay to leave the situation. It's okay to make yourself happy. It's okay to love yourself because you deserve love. It's okay. We've got date on the bottom. So again, that meeting that I've been talking about, that communication I've been talking about, it's coming. See, they just threw it at you. It's coming. Just hang tight. It's coming, okay? Some of the shit takes time. All right, Spirit, since you want me to know about the karmic partners, what's going on with the karmic partners and the divine masculines? Spirit, what's going on with the divine masculines and the karmic partners? What's going on with the masculines and the karmic partners, please? King of Swords in reverse. 9 of Pentacles on the side. 2 of Cups in reverse. No love there. Coming to the realization here. This was also on its side. So, one of two things. The masculine could be very cold to the karmic partner right now. They could have already told them, hey, I want to be by myself, okay? Or finally realizing that, again, you both live such independent lives and you're never really together. You just kind of live with each other. That there's no love there. And they want love. They know that it's okay to want love. So this is them finally having this talk, though, about being single. About how, listen, I know we used to love each other, and I know there was a reason we got married or were together in the first place, but we grew apart, right? We grew apart. Our soul contract is over. There's nothing here anymore. Why are we both staying in this situation that isn't helping either one of us? We're just kind of here, okay? Under that, we've got the Hermit. He's coming out of that hermit mode that we saw earlier, so that's why he's having these conversations. 9 of Wands. He is tired, exhausted. Are all these in reverse? Let me flip this over. Spirit, what is going on with the divine masculines and the karmic partners? Come on. What's going on with the divine masculines and the karmic partners? Got the 6 of Wands on the bottom, and we got the 8 of Wands with the 7 of Swords and the divine masculine here, the Emperor. So they're going to talk about some kind of deception. They don't want this to go public, but it could be very public. People could know about this deception. They could know about you, feminine. If the karmic partners don't know about you, or the masculines don't just come out and say, I'm leaving you for somebody else, or you know, we haven't been in love, I fell in love with somebody else. Something about the public eye being lied to. I I mean, the karmic partner could have been lying, talking to somebody else and lying about it. Some things in the public. The masculines don't really want this to come out in public because it's going to make them look like a liar. It's going to make their image look bad. They're going to talk about that with you, I feel, and with this karmic partner. Like, can we keep this hush hush? You know, let's not let everybody in on our lives and make this public, you know, with the Six of Wands here. All those people are looking in and gossiping, and nobody wants that. We do have the Five of Swords here. That mind game and control again, okay? He's understanding, finally taking the blindfold off with this Two of Swords, that there's been so much mind control, mind games, emotional manipulation with this Queen of Cups here. This is water energy. Your masculine's karmic could be a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Again, signs don't matter. But this is like the Queen of Cups can be extremely manipulative emotionally. Okay, they can shut off. They can, you know, kind of leave you out in the cold if you say something they don't like. For no reason, they can kind of just get really defensive and, you know, make you feel like you're doing something wrong. And that's how the masculine feels. And they're tired of feeling that way. Okay. They're tired of balancing out this Two of Pentacles in reverse. They're tired of juggling. They're tired of not feeling stable in the relationship. Because they used to work together really well. I also feel like this is like contracts, right? This could be going to court, making a contract about a divorce or who gets the kids this day, but it's going pretty well. Instead of just being crazy. But with this Five of Swords, it might get a little crazy, especially because this girl, this Queen of Cups, is a manipulator, okay? An emotional manipulator. She might even tell him, oh, if you leave, you know, I'll kill myself, or whatever they say. I feel like this energy is very manipulative. Like, oh, let's work it out. We can work it out. You know, I promise. And he's like, no. We've tried to work it out over and over again. It never works. Okay, we always argue. We always fight. I have to be defensive. You're defensive. You know, we're just not on the same page anymore. And he knows that with this Judgment card. Judgment is calling for him. The universe is like, listen, here's your judgment call, buddy. Buddy old pal. Spirit, what's going on with the masculine and the karmic partner? What's going on with the masculine and the karmic partner? Okay, so we've got the Ten of Pentacles on the bottom, family dynamic, right? We got the King of Pentacles, which is the masculine energy here. So Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, again, doesn't have to be. We've got the Magician, which is also Virgo and Gemini. We've got the Queen of Wands here. Okay, the Queen of Wands. So two energies. I feel like they might know that there's someone else. Like the karmic partner may know that there's someone else. So, if you don't know, if your karmic, or if you're a divine masculine told your karmic partner, I kind of feel like they're just in really manipulative energy, like emotionally, and trying to like tempt them with sex and try to make them stay. Like, look at her. She's like, what the fuck? What the fuck, bro? This is always my karmic partner card, but I feel like she's trying to like make this work, like come up with all this shit, the Magician, like manifest it into existence that he stay, okay? Trying to do what she can to make him happy for the moment until he forgets about wanting to leave, and then once again in a couple weeks or a month, 2 months, it'll go back to the way it was, because that's the cycle. And we've got the Hangman in reverse and the Page of Wands in reverse. So I feel like for a long time, the masculine has been gaining a new perspective. Okay, he's been in this stagnant energy, wanting to reach out, hasn't really reached out, hasn't had this conversation. I feel like this conversation is coming now, okay? Or they're going to get some kind of news about their karmic partner that's going to be like, all right, I'm done. I'm getting out of this hanged man. I'm not doing this anymore. And it could be very public. They could be married and the karmic partner could cheat on them, but it's like public. Like, or she's like, I'm leaving you for someone else. And he's kind of, instead of trying to fix it, he's just like, okay, whatever. Like, neither one of us are happy anyways. All right, guys. So I'm just going to get a couple messages and then I'm going to close out here. I got to get ready for work. Spirit, what does the masculine want to tell his feminine right now? What does the masculine want to tell his feminine? Yes. You are special to me even though I told you otherwise. So again, when he told you, I only love you like a friend, he was lying. I'm just doing what I have to do right now. Yeah, he has to end this situation. He has to. He knows he has to. He knows you're not going to go for a third party anymore. He doesn't even want to be in a third party, okay? He just loved you so much that he couldn't help himself because he needs to be around your energy. So that's why the third party situation lasted so long. But with you pulling back now, feminine, he's realizing I'm not going to be able to have her or any part of her unless I leave this other relationship. I wish I had told you how much you really meant to me. He thinks about that all the time, about how much he hurt you, about how much you gave to him, about how you told him how you felt. And he was just always like, either didn't reply or ignored you or said something, but then took it back, right? I need to go my own way for a while. Yeah, because he's going through this ascension right now and he needs to leave this situation. He knows that. He ain't a dummy, okay? He knows that. Spirit, what does the masculine want to say to his feminine right now? I don't know how I feel anymore. This doesn't mean he doesn't know how he feels about you. I feel like this is he doesn't know what to do. Like he doesn't know, like he's ascending and getting all this information. And he doesn't know how to feel about the karmic. He doesn't know how to feel, because he just feels so bad about everything. I feel like he feels so bad. I need more time to figure things out. Absolutely. He's kind of the struggling, right? I don't know how I feel. Maybe I don't really love her. Maybe I do, but why have I not stopped thinking about her for the last 4 years? Why am I still stalking her if I don't care about her? If I'm with this other person, I'm so happy. Why do I need to be around her? That's what I think this is. So he's trying to figure this out. He's trying to mask how he feels. So that's why he doesn't know how he feels anymore. But he does, okay? This is all changing. I feel like this is past energy or your masculine's going through that right now. Seeing you reminds me of the things I know deep down, and that's not always easy to deal with. Yeah, because you mirror each other. You bring out the worst in each other so you can be the best people that you can be. Y'all, I just said this earlier. My mind and heart always comes back to you. Yes, it does. Always. Always. And that's what he, for a long time, hasn't understood. Oh, if I didn't really love this person, why do I think about them 24/7 for my whole life? What is going on here? Spirit, what does the masculine want to tell his feminine, please? Guys, if you want a personal reading, my email's below. It's really affordable. I go in super detail. If you have any questions, leave a comment or email me. Please let me know if it resonates. Please subscribe and like. I really appreciate it. Spirit, what does the masculine want to tell his feminine right now? I forgive you. So, did you do something feminine? Did you say something? He forgives you for something. Also, I feel like he's saying he's forgiving himself, which is what he needs to do. He doesn't need to feel guilty for trying to make himself happy, even if other people get hurt, okay? What they don't understand is the karmic partners that they're with, even if it's a soulmate and they have a decent relationship, it's like you know, some people are here to teach you lessons to help you grow and help make you who you're supposed to be. His ultimate goal, you know, destiny is to be with his feminine, for the souls to come together as one, to be powerful and strong and help the planet. And he knows that deep down. He just needs to figure it out on his own. I feel like he has been figuring out. And also, the longer they stay with these people, you know, those people have their own people. Not saying they're twins, but they have soulmates and life partners that they're supposed to be with. And it's like hindering. So they feel bad about hurting these people when really they signed up to hurt these people, so they could grow, so they could be their best selves, so they could meet their person they're actually supposed to be with. Everything is already orchestrated in the way that it's supposed to happen. So they're feeling guilty about having to hurt these people when really they need to be hurt, and they might be hurt right now, but in the future they will thank you for, you know, telling me that you were in love with somebody else, because how unfair to that other person, you thinking about someone else constantly while you're with them. That is so unfair. That hurts more than just leaving, right? But they're figuring that out. I'm scared of what people will think. Yes, with this public card here. They're scared. They need to get over that. You're my first thought in the morning and last thought at night. Told you. Constantly. I miss you. They miss you so much. Ooh, guys, I'm going to save this one for a second. I'm sorry I can't find the words to say. They can't right this second, but they are, because there's so much communication coming in. I'm scared you have moved on. They're scared that you left. The way you walk turns me on. Hey. You are an angel. Your masculine thinks you're an angel. That's the sweetest thing ever. We've got 444. You could be seeing 444. They could be seeing 444. It's about stability. You know, the 4 of Wands is the twin flame card. It's about marriage, home life. I hope you're doing fine without me. I'm not doing fine without you. I never meant to hurt you. Never. I just need some time to think straight. So again, they need some time to figure that stuff out. And then, guys, we have, I'm leaving the karmic. Hey, I've been saying that. They're done. They don't like it anymore. All right, sorry. I just acted like a fool, but don't judge me. Then we have 2 weeks. 2 weeks. So in 2 weeks' time from now to 2 weeks, a lot of you are going to be getting that communication. A lot of you are going to find out that your masculines are not with their karmic partners anymore. This is happening fast. Because of all the planetary alignments, the energy is so heavy. I've been feeling it. My masculine's been feeling it. You know, it's just crazy. And it's bringing all this stuff up, and it's making them realize, listen, life is too short. Do not waste it sitting around with someone that you're not even in love with anymore. I hope that helped, guys. I hope you have a beautiful day. Thank you.